Hey, this is Alex Arriaga from Chai Trek Production, and today we are here with Wyatt. And can you tell us how are you and introduce yourself?
For sure. I'm Wyatt Boyer. I'm doing pretty good, Alex. I'm a student at Greenville University right now, and I'm just here on this podcast with you. Pleasure to be here.
Thank you. So, Wyatt, where are you from?
I am from Danville, Illinois, which is about 2.5 hours away from Greenville. It's northeast from Greenville, which is kind of near the Indiana border.
Okay.
hmm
Is it far?
Um, I mean, for me, doing that drive from there and back, I don't think it's that far, but it's definitely an overnighter stay to go all the way there and then all the way back. It
Do
isn't-
you go oftenly or?
No, I don't. I do not. No.
Okay. So Wyatt, what is your major and what year are you in?
Yeah, so I'm a double major. I have a major in audio engineering and a major in digital media. And I'm currently a senior, so this is my fourth year here, but I do have one more year after this, so then next year I'll be a super senior and be graduating.
Wow. And can you tell us why did you decide to study at Greenville University?
Yeah, so my main reason of going to college was to go on and play baseball. So I was basing all my options off of the universities that were giving me offers, and I had about 4 offers from small D3 schools and some NAIA schools. And the reason that I chose Greenville was that it was actually the only school of the 4 that allowed me to do baseball and marching band at the same time. The other ones made you pick and choose, and I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to give something up that I really enjoyed both of them. So Greenville gave me that opportunity, and also when I originally came here, I was just looking to do graphic design. They told me that they had that program, but they didn't tell me that it was actually just digital media. They
Digital
said,
media.
"Oh, we have graphic design." I'm like, "Oh, cool. I'll go for that," but they didn't have it.
Yeah, because digital media, it's like a tree involves
Yeah.
many.
Yeah, but yeah, I just came here for that major originally, but then during my sophomore year, I got injured with baseball, so
Oh.
my baseball career had to stop there, and I was actually just doing music off to the side as like a hobby during high school and everything. And my roommate at the time, he was like, "Hey, you should, probably progress in this. You have some talent in what you're doing." I said, "Okay." So I talked to some of the music professors, and they're like, "Yeah, you should probably take it up as a major," because I was going to take some of the music classes just for fun. But he's like, "You're taking all these credits. Why not just have it as a major?" And I fell in love with all this stuff, and I've been learning a lot, honestly, and
I'm glad.
it's been a joy. It's been a joy.
I'm glad. So you said you stopped your career as a baseball player. Are you still like checking up the team or?
Yeah, so my freshman year, I was on the fall team. We had a couple games there. I was a pitcher, so I pitched a little bit during that season. Then during the next season, I didn't really play as much. Sophomore year came, didn't really play as much either. It was just a matter of like there's other people who were better. I wasn't performing as well as they usually did and everything, which is all right. And with me getting injured and stuff, obviously you're not playing.
Not
But
enough
I
time.
tried to make myself useful on the team rather than just taking up a spot on the team. So I offered my new photography skills that I had at the time to the team. So I was like, "Hey, if you want, I can just be a photographer on the team and
Oh.
everything." They're like, "Oh, sure, yeah, we would love that." And I also took over their social media at that time. So for that past year, I started doing pictures for them. I started making all their graphics for their Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. And I also started making a YouTube channel, which we called the GU Baseball Vlogs, with my teammate Luke Rushik at that time too.
Also, you were very involved.
Yes, yes.
And I have seen you like I know you are a very busy student. And so are you currently involved in any organization or activity?
Yeah, so the sports that I am currently in now is our little club sport that we have, which is Ultimate Frisbee, otherwise known as the GUFL. And so I am the president of that league. I have taken over the previous presidency and just basically made this organization my own in a way. We take stats for it, we have apparel for it, we have set teams for it, as in captains, not actual players. Each team is picked differently, but we have a season, keep tracks of wins and losses, and we have a playoffs during the fall and the spring. It's a really big deal and everything, and I'm kind of in charge of all of it because I also run
You organize it.
our social media, organize it, and I do our stats and everything. We have some people that help out in here and there, but it's mainly underneath my roof and everything. But I enjoy it a lot.
Besides, every activity or what you said, do you have any job? Are you currently working?
Yeah, so I have 3 jobs on campus right now. One of the jobs is a staff engineer, which is under the music department, where I oversee the production studios down in the Whitlock basement, and I'll work 2 nights a week assisting with anybody who is doing projects down in the studios, getting them microphones, getting them cables and anything, and of course fixing stuff that might be broken down there in the studios. I'm also a marketing intern, and for them I do social media stuff. I take pictures, edit videos, take video, just basically all of the Greenville University's actual marketing stuff. I assist with some of that stuff. I'm also the music department's social media chair, so I am in charge of the music department's social media with all of our posters and flyers that we make for any events that we have on campus or outside of campus, and making sure that stuff gets posted on social media, as well as taking pictures for any events that we also have.
Wow, I'm very impressed. So the big question that I personally want to know is how do you balance with being a student, organizations, jobs?
Yeah, I mean, I would say sometimes it's hard to do it. Sometimes I don't do it the best, honestly. I can get behind on some things, and some things can hurt from me not being able to do it. But it's honestly just preparation at the start. I know that at the beginning of the semester is running really smoothly, just having a schedule and just knowing where to be at when things are happening and stuff like that. But definitely it's come towards the end of the semester, everything just starts to pile up, and then it gets a little busy, and then stuff starts to drag behind. But I would say definitely preparation of having a schedule has really helped, and then knowing that you can get sleep when you try to get sleep. Sometimes I don't sleep, which is okay.
Wow.
I'm used to running off of low energy hours, but it's just when you have that little sliver of time, just knocking stuff out right away, trying to do that stuff, and just honestly being open and honest with people around you to be like, hey, I have other stuff going on, I can't actually do stuff for you. Because everybody around here, at least for my bosses, they understand, you're a student first, so obviously student work comes first before you come working for us. So yeah, I'm glad they're really understanding with that, at least.
Honestly, so sometimes I feel cope because I have, with just soccer and school, but listening to you that you have so much things. So I'm really impressed with that. So let me ask you this question. What is one thing that you did in the university that you would like to go back and change?
For me, every semester has been different for me, and that includes with the friendships that I've had, the people that I'm around, and just the stuff that I'm involved in. It's from freshman year, everything has always been different, and there's always different memories that come from it, and I've enjoyed that. There's been some uplifting things that have happened in each semester. There's been some heartbreaking things that have happened in every semester, but honestly, if I could change, I'd say the duration of the time. Because to me, it's I am here in my 4th year, and it's hard for me to remember what happened freshman year. It's hard for me to remember what happened sophomore year, even junior year. It's hard for me to remember that stuff. So it's though I see myself progressing so fastly and over this short 4 years, I feel I wish there was more time.
So maybe the key was or is to simply enjoy the moment where you are. Okay, so what is one thing you would like to change about the university itself?
Yeah. I mean, to me, the university, they operate pretty well, I would
Mm-hmm.
say, from what I experienced and everything. Of course, you know, there's the debates about the food here. That's always a
DC food.
debate. There's the debate with how some schedules run and everything. I mean, I know it's kind of like a bit of a trial and error type thing that happens with the university, but to me, it's like if we consider ourselves a university, I wish we would like take that as a motive to be something as like a top university. You know, I understand we're kind of a small school and everything, we're a private school and stuff like that, but it's like I feel like there's some things that we could just handle better on
Uh-huh.
campus, and that's like just a broad statement with anything. And it's just like I feel like to give ourselves that university title, we should do better.
Better.
Because I feel
Okay.
like with some of the stuff that we handle with on campus, I feel like we don't deserve to be a university. I feel like we're kind of downgrading in a way.
Well, so Wyatt, what is your dream job, and how are you planning to get there to
Yeah.
reach your goal?
Yeah, so with my two majors, I have kind of like two dream jobs, I guess, and it's like whichever one comes open to me first, I'll go for. So I don't have like a set direction of where I want to go, but for the digital media side of things, my dream job would be a sports photographer, specifically for probably a baseball team, and to just travel with the team, take pictures with them, maybe run social media, make graphics for them and stuff like that. But that would be a dream job for digital media, and the way to get there, I would say, would just to be with select sports teams in an area and just to show, here's my content, this is what I can do, and hopefully get noticed in some
Wow.
type of way.
Well, that's a great way to mix, your love for baseball and digital media.
Yeah, and then on the music side of things, I would say a dream job would be to be somewhere in a big city, probably in like Nashville or Atlanta or even like in California or something, and just being either a part of a production team, and whether that's with like movies or even TV shows, and just doing some like Foley art with people, and so making like all the sound design for like movies and stuff like that, or even just being an artist producer and just producing for an artist, making their music for them or anything, and also being a photographer in music. Yeah, either being at a select venue, taking pictures for all the shows that are at that venue, or even traveling with an artist and being their select photographer. That would also be another dream job,
Well,
combining those two.
best luck for you, Wyatt.
Thank you.
And okay. So do you have something that motivates you and like, to wake up every day, or to simply like reach your goal? Do you have specific?
Um, for me, I guess a goal for me is just to make an impact on at least one person every single day, and whether that person is in the music department or even in the digital media department or just somebody I don't even frankly know right away, it's just to at least make an impact on them as simply as like a smile or something like that, to maybe cheer them up or to serve them in some type of way. That's definitely a big motive for me, because for me, I like to serve others, people who are into the Enneagram. I am an Enneagram 2, so I'm a helper, and just being able to serve others, it really brings me joy, it really fills my heart and everything, and it gives me a reason to be around people and to just want to do more.
Yeah, to make an impact.
hmm
Do you have a personal quote that you apply to your life?
Um, I don't have like a specific quote, but it's just something that like I guess I live for, is that like to never give up on stuff, and to just like there's gonna be people that will judge you, will hate you out there in the world and everything, but it's like only you, as in myself, can understand what I'm doing and everything like that. So I've been very conscious of that and understanding that the stuff that I do, I know what I'm doing and everything, and some people won't understand that, but that's okay, because in the long run they might pick up on, oh, that's what you were doing type ordeal. And it's just knowing that some people judge you, and it's okay that they judge you, but just to have a smile on your face and just have a kind heart back, that takes a bigger impact than
Believe.
judging back.
Or believe in yourself.
Yeah.
Because you know what you want to accomplish.
Mhm.
And the last question, do you have any advices for new students?
Mhm. Yeah, I would say for students that are incoming, like, take advantage of all the opportunities on campus. Like, a lot of the opportunities aren't really advertised as well. Like, there's something to do on campus all the time, and there's always people looking for help. And so it's just like, I feel like there's two types of people on campus. There's the people who do everything, and there's the people who do nothing. So it's like there could be a balance where you could be involved in a lot but also not do a whole lot. And I just feel like there's too much of a split. So I feel like campus would be a lot more fun if people
If everyone would join.
Yeah, but they don't have to join everything, but it's just joining a little bit here and there and just making their face known and just saying, hey, I'm also a student here at Greenville. And that makes our campus seem like there's a lot more people here and just a lot more people to enjoy and a lot more things to do, honestly.
Exactly.
Yeah, like, I know when I came in as a freshman, it's like we had all these events, they were all advertised and everything, and then COVID shut it down, and then we're trying to start that back up. And it's like, we have a lot of events, not really, but it's like freshman year, there was a lot of things going on. And it's like, you get yourself involved in so much, and you can get busy, but like making sure that you also have that schedule and set time to understand, I have enough time for this stuff, and if I'm getting into too much, to back off of some things and not make yourself too busy.
Well, the key, I think, will be to organize yourself, you know. Well, Wyatt, I wish you the best luck.
Thank you.
And everything you want to do, your goals, to reach them. And this is Alex from TriTech Production. Thank you, Wyatt, for
Thank you.
for being here with us.
Yep, for sure. Pleasure to be on this.